Here is the challenger and WBC #1 ranked world bantamweight contender, introducing the undefeated Reymart, the Assassin Gaballo. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the renowned 4-division world champion and the current reigning and defending WBC Bantamweight champion of the world, introducing the Filipino Flash, Nonito
Nonito Donaire entered the Dignity Health Sports Park fresh off a resurgent world title win over Nordine Oubaali that had made him the oldest bantamweight champion in boxing history.
This fight is still an interesting one. Oh my.
Oubaali's down for the third time! Mamma mia! It's over!
Known for his devastating left hook and explosive counterpunching, the future Hall of Famer was determined to prove that age was just a number as he defended his WBC bantamweight crown.
Right hand by Donaire, and another left uppercut.
Oh.
And down goes Arce on a brilliant left hook.
Facing an undefeated young challenger from his own homeland, he viewed the fight not only as a defense of his belt but also as a chance to show that the old lion still had plenty of fight left.
He's fought an amazing stretch of champions.
You know, there was a time where, we were going to do a fight against Donaire, but, the politics,
Won his first world title at flyweight with the same crushing left hook against Victor Chinyan. Also flyweight.
Yeah, big right uppercut by Gaballo.
And a left hook to the left. There's
which is very important for him in this
really,
fight.
really tight guard. He's this right hand down, but he's got a
sharp right hand.
That's because we were praising his defense, naturally.
And with he went back down from 126 to 118. Second reign with the WBC belt.
Should I throw my jab? I just got counterpunch right now, so.
Well, Gaballo does throw below the bantamweight average as we come up on the final 30 seconds.
Very economical with their punches here in round one. And I think Gaballo really doesn't want it. There's that left hook by Donaire.
Donaire splitting the guard of Gaballo.
Gonna stop the belt, gentlemen.
In that last round, we think of Donaire as a left-handed puncher, left hook, but here's the right hand getting in after a shot by Gaballo. For Gaballo, keep the right hand up, and he has done that very well in this fight. Don't trade hooks with Donaire.
Scintillating action here in Carson, California.
Of course, his wife Rachel works on the conditioning and also helps with strategy, but he is essentially self-trained, and he said that's kind of liberating. I can figure out.
You know what? That's really, really smart from him there.
Yes.
In the way that he thinks. I mean, because at this point in his career, he knows it all.
The families make to support the cause, and of course, a proud share between the ropes, but
especially with that right hand.
Nonito being really smart there because he sees that. And what do? You feint to make him make a mistake.
4, I believe, when Donaire turned the second. And there, Donaire with the overhand right, countered by Gaballo off the ropes.
That right.
Double jab and then
the outside, and whenever he wants to get in, like Al pointed out, he goes in straight with that right hand.
Gaballo has never been down in a fight, but certainly he's facing the biggest puncher that he's faced.
If fighting is 90% mental, well, Donaire's mental game has never been stronger.
There's some back and forth action in the last round. This was toward the end of the round. Both men throwing big power punches. The right hand of Donaire wondering when that big left hook is going to be detonated.
39 last month. He felt after the Inoue fight that he still had a purpose in the sport. At his best weight, 118 pounds. But he best wait until he gets past Reymart Gaballo.
That's an example of his power with the right hand, and it pushed Donaire back.
And you know how that started was, and now we're in the fight.
Counter left hook upstairs by Donaire. That let's face it, nobody, well, I know, thought he'd won.
Yeah, Rodriguez, he fought Gaballo with a lot of movement. Donaire coming forward.
Counter right hand by Donaire. Nice exchange here.
He's landed some good rights. We knew that was his major weapon.
Yeah, we talked about
this fight has turned into a timing type of fight. He starts bouncing, waiting for a right time to counter.
by Gaballo. There's the left hook right by Gaballo on the inside that misses. Gaballo utilizing some footwork.
He hasn't been there yet for him.
And the youth of Gaballo being served until the final. Gaballo fighting back. Good stuff in round 3.
You need a counter punch, and it's with the 3 and the 4.
We go back to revisit what happened in the last round. Left hook landing by Gaballo, and then that was that right hand. Even though Gaballo's still countering him, there's Donaire just missing with that hook. But
a small cut here in round number 3 for Nonito Donaire.
And another interesting thing to point out about, and it doesn't show.
Oh, wow, there's a well-timed right hand after by Donaire. He feels he's a better fighter now at 39 than he was in 25. In Gaballo, who, of the caliber, the pedigree of a Donaire, and there was a good combination there by Gaballo.
Donaire, Guillermo Rigondeaux and Naoya Inoue.
Wow,
that's right.
Fight progresses.
He's beginning to sit down on his punches in this round a little more. Trying to work his own jab, double pumps, lands the second one. There's another jab by Gaballo.
Even the right hand, even though Donaire lands it here and there.
And Donaire's gonna jab upstairs, so Donaire coming back.
Yes.
And then Gaballo fight back. Gaballo goes down for the first time in his career, courtesy of a body shot. The Renaissance continues.
That was delivered on what it did. And Gaballo was actually having some good moments, and there it goes. Wow.
Wow.
Get great leverage by Donaire. And just when he hits you with that left hook, whether it's in the body or the head, he has a good chance of knocking you down. From 2007, when he burst on the scene with another left hook against Vic Darchinyan,
remains a nightmare for anyone at 118 pounds.
I expected something different from him, and he came out so much different than what I thought. My counters wasn't going, and they actually tried to nullify my left hook, which wasn't landing. And so, you know, for me inside the ring, I have no, like I said earlier, there's no mercy.
He is the winner by way of knockout, and still the WBC Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Now you've mentioned the rematch before we started here.
You know, me and Inoue have great respect for each other, you know, and all the other champions. I believe that Richard is going to make it happen, no doubt.
Donaire fought Inoue again on June 7, 2022, in a bantamweight title unification bout, where Inoue defeated Donaire by second round TKO.
Now just put down Donaire round 2, and this fight is over. What an impressive knockout victory for the monster. Wow. Now